CMP. We're here today because the other track I go to is temporarily closed. I hope temporary does not turn into permanent, but it's kind of within the people's front yard, so who knows. But we're here today at this nice facility. We'll then check out the new Supercross track. Call it Supercross, but it's like intermediate, and then we'll see how much big track we get to. Well, they redesigned this track. I knew that they did, and it is definitely a redesign. It is not even close to what it used to be. So when I come out and ride it, I'll have to take a couple of sight laps and figure it out. It's still smaller. The jumps are still smaller than the big track. I can see that. But there's a lot more turns than it used to be. Well, this is the big track, and I'm still not sure even my phone camera is going to do justice on how big these are. None of the jumps are super long, but they're a lot steeper than they look. We'll wait a second for this fast guy to come by so you can check it out. But, I mean, look at that. Alright, we're off. See how this goes. Just trying out got a new Insta360 camera. Just shaking a lot. I got it standing straight up, mounted to my handlebar, because I haven't really figured out how to mount it to my brake, or not my brake, my bike yet. I'm gonna try. I've got the chest piece. I'm gonna try that in a little bit. I might try putting this thing down sideways. It's supposed to have good. We'll see how good the stabilization is, because it's bouncing around like crazy right now. We're trying out the new Supercross track. They call it a Supercross track. I just call it an intermediate track. They redesigned it. I took a couple sight laps already before trying this. This whole front section here that I'm in now is all new, and then the back section is still the same. So I'll be doing the jumps on the back section. I've already kind of figured out I'm probably not going to do all the jumps on this front section, but it's probably more like a Supercross track than it was before. It's still not a Supercross track, like obviously it's not, but the way they changed it, they added a couple bigger doubles, steeper. They're not real long, but they're steeper. And so they're definitely more like a Supercross track, at least as far as they've added this section of, they're very little, of course, because they got to make it friendly for the average person, with this set of whoops right here, and then they've added a couple extra doubles and stuff, and they're right out of corners. Like this one, if you're gonna clear this whole thing, you got to be moving pretty good. This one probably steeper than it looks on camera, will boot you up. This one here, not really a double, kind of a mini tabletop, just a little booter thing. But yeah, I mean it more resembles a Supercross track than it did before. I'll put it that way. So, but is it really? No. So we'll see if I can get a couple laps out here and
sort of re-warm up, see how this new camera looks on video. By the time you guys see it, it just is what it is, because I'm not going to try to edit things in the middle of the day, of course. I may go for that jump in a little bit. I've done it in the past, but I'm not real confident on it. This back section right here, these tabletops, because they're tabletops, so if I come up short, it's no big deal. This used to be a long straightaway out to like a big jump right here, and all this right in the middle was not here. So like I said, I'm not doing that, not doing this. Not doing any of it because my camera broke off. All right. Well, never mind. Well, now I'm holding you in my hand because broke off. Luckily I caught it in my lap. So that camera angle's not going to work. And I can't even tilt it sideways now. Well, it's muddy now. It's probably the muddiest it's ever been in my boots. I hit some trails. If I get the new camera figured out again, or get it on my chest or something, I'll go do another lap. But I did basically the same trail as my last video. If anybody wants to go look at that or watch that. Not my last video, 2 videos ago, maybe, when I did the demo, the beta demo. But I'm gonna shut it off again, just a quick clip. I'm gonna try to figure out the camera mount, because if I included it in the video, y'all know, flew off into my lap. It was up here because I don't have the actual proper Insta360 mounts yet. I just picked the camera up yesterday and nobody had the motorcycle kit or chin mount kits in stock. But yeah, look at it. First time out on the trails for a while. These couple guys here, somebody can read their plate, but this guy with this truck right here, he's here like every weekend and knows these trails. So I tried to follow him and I was in the back, and actually the guy in front of me was so slow that he lost the group. So I ended up by myself, and now I'm back here and they're not back yet. So we'll see how that goes. All right, well, here's round 2 with the camera, the new camera. If the video was any good, I'll include it. You would have already seen that part where I had it mounted up to the handlebar, and since I don't have really the right mounts, it broke off, and luckily it flew straight into my lap, so I caught it. But if that part's not included, we're headed out here to the small track, what they call the Supercross track, but it's really just an intermediate track. They just redesigned it, already did a couple runs, but it's definitely more like a Supercross track now. And it's still not a Supercross track, like, don't get me wrong, there's no question about that. But they redesigned this front section. There's more switchbacks and more stuff, like a couple doubles, couple steeper doubles right out of the corner, which is more like what Supercross jumps are. But this is my first time using a chest mount with anything, GoPro, for this Insta360. And again, this section here is the same. You'll see any of my other videos from this place. It's my first time using a chest mount with any camera, so we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't fall off and I don't lose this camera. first time they added this section. It's like whoop section. Again, not big like a super, like it's not a real Supercross. But this double, I'm not gonna do because it's kind of far. This one pops you up. I'm not gonna do that. That one's just a little hop. That's it. That one's probably not bad. I tried it. Camera's not tight enough I can see. I already see that I've dropped it real low. So I don't know. I have to try to get a zip tie or something and hold it in place. I don't know if that shows in the video because I haven't edited it yet. But we'll see. I'm gonna go for this one here soon. I did it once before, or sort of cased it once before, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't show on video. I don't know if this is going to show on video. Camera keeps falling down. Because it's 360, I'll probably still be able to use the footage. But you're going to see my hand. Never mind, because it broke again. My strap came undone. Again, like I said, I've never used the chest mount, so I don't know. And I did not bring my old GoPro with me, so if I can't make this work, then yeah, came unhooked. Well, we'll check it out. But if I can't make this work, I guess my videos will be cut short because I'm not, I think I could makeshift this thing onto my helmet, but the way that it broke off the mount, because I don't have the proper mount, I'm not going to take that chance and put it on my helmet. So we'll see about this thing. We'll try again. We'll see if I can fix this chest mount and try again.
Well, guys, I didn't make it. It rained for about 10 minutes pretty lightly, and then it stopped, and I was hoping that was it. And now it's pouring down rain. And we got a river flowing over here next to me. My only real downside is I did not load up yet. So now I'm just waiting out the rain so I can load up. Because the track's gonna be, the first time it would have been great. It would have been just a little bit damp, kind of like it was first thing in the morning. But now it's gonna be mud, so I am not gonna go back out there. But I think I figured out the camera. I gotta figure out a better way to secure it. But now I figured out like how to secure it. I'll show you guys here. So it's on the chest mount. I think I showed you in my last actual little video, but I sort of wedged it together with the wrong mount. But if I get a proper 360 mount that then fits my chest, and then the zip ties, I gotta figure a way. Right now it's loose enough that I can tilt it forward and reach the button, and then sort of tilt it back, and then it only goes so far forward because it's got a little strap around it. So we we'll see. I'm gonna play around with the editing. By now you've seen a little bit of something because you're to the end of the video, and then I don't know, it might be a month. Might be a month before I get to ride again, just for stuff the family's got going on that I already know about, and then maybe a weekend or two I don't know about that we go do something. But yeah, there's the mud. It's also my first time sort of snipping in these phone videos, these iPhone videos, so I'll figure out how to edit those and snip them all together too, and start to maybe get some more commentary on the videos other than just riding. So anyway, we will see you guys next time. You guys will see how I ride next time. Unfortunately, I did not make it onto the big track, so obviously you didn't see any footage of that. But I didn't get to really try any jumps and see if I made any real progress or not. But so I definitely feel a little more comfortable on the bike more now than I did before. Last time at Weavers, I hit a jump I had never hit before. This time I was hitting that little double in that one section, or at least sort of semi-casing it, hitting it, and semi-casing it. I'm actually clearing in the back section. I was clearing the second jump like all the way to the landing, not just sort of casing it. So I feel a little more comfortable. I wanted to see if there was a jump or two on the big track that I could get, but not now. So well, anyway, see you guys next video. You guys hopefully you'll see it maybe a month or so. Well, I'm here now. I thought my last clip was going to be the end, but I add this clip here. I'm editing the videos, and it turns out my last run, or even my last two runs, after I got my camera figured out with what I showed you now, what is now the previous clip, I don't know if my SD card had a problem. I don't have the correct SD card, and it was telling me it may interrupt footage on a slow SD card, but it's got two different sections of like right where I turn the camera on, but then no riding footage. They're like a minute long, so I think it actually missed two rides of mine, which kind of sucks because I got that double in this clip here back before, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get that double later. I started doing it and I was clearing it, but you guys will just have to wait till the next time I go out till I can get it again. But as I said, also there's no video of the big track because the only time I went out on it was before I even started recording, when I did my sight lapse for the new intermediate track. I jumped out there and I did like one lap on the big track, not doing any jumps, just sort of rolling and getting warmed up. So I don't have any footage of it, but I'll get footage next time, and hopefully I'll have a different SD card. I know I've got the chest mount at least figured out where it will work. It's not ideal, but it will work. And I'll try to actually get some kind of mount where I can put the stick on the motorcycle, so that it can be also a 360 view and not just the chest view. So we'll see how that goes and go from there. This is my second goodbye. This is the end.